back to the Penguins, like I was saying, boys, they're not going to catch the Rangers, but the Caps are only 3 points back with 2 games in hand. So the Caps really control their own fate here. I'll ask you first, Whit. Would you rather face Shesterkin and the Rangers or Florida in the first round of the playoffs?
So this is a great question. I was
Thank
thinking
you.
about it because I looked at the outline prior. I'd rather play Florida. I'm scared of the Rangers. I'm scared of Avery. They have like some crazy shit going. How crazy does that sound to me? But I don't really trust Bobrovsky, and I think goaltending is so important in playoffs. Now the argument is that the Rangers 5-on-5 play is like, it can be kind of questionable, and their power play is so hot that what happens when it maybe dries out?
Yeah.
But I don't know, like the Panthers without Ekblad, and I know there's a chance he comes back middle of the first round. I don't really know the recent reports, but for me, and it's why I get on Toronto so much. It's like goaltending. Like you cannot win without an elite goalie, and I see this Shesterkin guy. And I see the seasons he's having and the season he is having. And I know he had that questionable run while we were in Atlanta and while I was feeding Avery his lunch and stuffing him in a locker. But lately, he's completely back to like this unbeatable force. And he has his obviously ways over Pittsburgh, right? He's waving goodbye to him. He shut him out that game. He dominated him all season. It's kind of a lose-lose, right? But in terms of like, I don't really buy or trust the Panthers yet. Once they win around, I think things will change, but it's like, and I know the Rangers haven't done anything, but I don't know what it is about goaltending and me being afraid of Shesterkin and kind of not really being sure about Bobrovsky. Now, the good thing is to play devil's advocate a little for Panthers fans, the 7 of you that want me dead, you have Spencer Knight. So that's kind of the game changer in all this, that if you do have a struggling Bob, boom, this first round pick stud's coming in. So I don't know, Biz. What do you think?
I think it's a coin toss. I was critical of the way that New York opens things up, and you talked about their 5-on-5 play and how many scoring chances they give up and high quality ones at that. Over the last little bit, I feel like they've buttoned that up and addressed that, and they are playing a little less, I guess you could say, riverboat gambling style. But I guess it's hard for me to say that I trust Shesterkin more because he's never really been on a playoff run, and neither is Bob. And then on the flip side of that, I think that after the trade deadline, I don't know if that Georgiev was like scared that he was going to get dealt and didn't want to. He wasn't playing particularly well. He was talked about being a trade piece and then never ended up going anywhere because they were able to get all those guys they got without having to give up any true assets. And since then, he's been on fire too. So they kind of have that 1-2 punch as well. I agree with you though. Everything's been going according to plan for them on the power play. And then all of a sudden you get the playoffs and your matchup is against a team who's very good in the PK. And if that dries up, it's like next thing you know, it's over. So I would probably lean more towards wanting to play Florida as well. And it also is because Ekblad won't have been healthy as long in the regular season to maybe get his footing underneath him. I don't know what's going on with the long-term IR situation to where maybe he can't even come back till playoff starts. So that to me is a little bit of a question mark. Is he be able to slide right in and just kind of get back to his normal self? He kind of offsets the like, well, you got Adam Fox, the Norris defenseman, and the guy back there, where now all of a sudden you got it back. So that to me is a big component as well, and why I'm leaning towards I'd rather play Florida right now.
I think mainly it's like, as I talk about the crazy offense this year, whenever I see high scoring teams, I'm just kind of like, oh, wait till the playoffs.
Wait till the playoffs.
So maybe it's that we're like, yeah, you score so many goals, but that's going to change. That won't matter. But I mean, they gave Tampa a great series last year. And the other thing is, I think this was I think I heard this a couple weeks back, so maybe it's not the case, but I'm pretty sure that so do you know the pairing that's played the most minutes 5-on-5 together this year in the league?
Not Devon Taves and Makar. I would probably.
I don't think you'll get it. And everyone will let me know if I'm incorrect, and this has changed since I heard it a few weeks back. It's Keandre Miller and Jacob Trouba. So they formed this, like, I mean, Trouba hammers guys. Miller skates so well. So you got Fox playing with Lindgren. And then, you know, the bottom pairing, like, I like that Schneider a lot in New York. I don't know about Nemeth, but The Rangers are better defensively than just Shesterkin. And I think that's the main reason I said that. And it pains me to say it because Avery's such a piece of shit.
Yeah, Miller's been outstanding.
Not Sean Avery, folks. We have a behind the scenes camera guy. I think
I love Avery. How about Sean Avery's spear of that guy's knee?
Yeah, he tried to ruin a guy's life in men's league. So he's still up to his old antics. No matter where he is, folks, he is just that thorn in your side. Could be men's league. Where did he go? He must have went and got the camera footage, like the security cam. Imagine being worth that much money and like going at like after men's league, going up to ask the security cam guy for the footage so he could fucking.
Maybe he had his own guy coming to film the game.
I mean, if there's one place you should be able to be a ham and egger, it's like men's league and give a little fucking salute to the crowd.
No ham and egging when Aves is on the ice.